Hello, collective. How are you guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're all doing well. Hope this message finds you well. Hope that you guys are having an amazing weekend. It's beautiful where I'm at. The sun is shining. It's nice and warm. So this message can resonate with anyone, whether you consider yourself a divine masculine, a feminine, or any sign. Okay, so take what fits and leave the rest. If this is not your reading, you will be confused. If this is your reading, you will have confirmation. So we have Dance of the Butterfly Queen, which is card 5, and then we have 12 Gates of Heaven. So intuitively, I just feel like someone here is transforming. They're becoming lighter. They're dropping dead weight, and they're entering into some type of peace. Okay, becoming more peaceful within, and that's going to translate and that's going to manifest in your environment. Okay, also for a split second, something is being laid to rest. Okay, there's lots of butterflies here. Someone is definitely getting messages from their environment. You could be seeing, well, we are in spring, so you could be seeing butterflies, yellow, white, yellowtail, I think it's called, swallowtail. They have a longer tail and they are vibrant yellow. Definitely, if someone is coming out of their chrysalis, someone is coming out of their cocoon. They have been in hibernation mode for quite some time. So let's see what's coming out for you guys. Mother, Fierce, and Turquoise Lotus Mother. This is from the Kuan Yin Oracle deck. This card 18 and 42. Beautiful artwork. Oh my goodness. So many hands here. Someone has a lot of responsibilities, but you're carrying it with grace. Okay. You're being asked to meditate more. All right. Tap into your crown, your higher self. If you are meditating, you are reaching higher states of consciousness. You are receiving downloads. You are shining, right? Your peace and inner beauty is being seen. Definitely. Let me read this oracle because I'm not fully versed in this oracle just yet. See, we have 18, which reads, Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured, beloved. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, and no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you are safe, you are protected, you are loved. You've been growing spiritually, and sometimes this evokes responses from others. The responses may be loving and affirming, encouraging and validating. Many will choose to be inspired by your growth. Sometimes, however, lower vibrational responses will arise, which might be fearful, insecure, jealous, or angry. These responses arise so that you can be healed. Healing for you is now in how you choose to allow yourself to shine and not be diminished by the healing process of another. For the other, their healing is their journey, and you have offered them a great service. Know that you do not need to be afraid, nor do you, sorry you guys, nor do you, where was I? Know that you do not need to be afraid, nor do you need to hold yourself back out of fear. So this is talking about your growth, your spiritual growth, and it's being seen, and and your light is could be irritating people, and your light is also inviting to other people. But don't hold yourself back because of their responses to you. um, you meet that energy with peace and love, and stay centered in your being. Okay. She can lift you up beyond fear and threat, beloved, into a place of unity and divine love that secures you against any would-be threat and delivers you into peace. For you to benefit the most from her protection, you need to trust in her light and realize that she is shining through your own inner light, and she and you are one in truth. From this perspective, you can realize that you always have the right to say no to any energy of fear or doubt that seeks to cause you harm. Harm comes from a lower vibration. It does not need to be feared, but it does need to be responded to with assertiveness and compassion. Kuan Yin now helps you to retain your inner peace in the face of any lower vibrational energy. All right, so there's some energy around you guys that could be kind of menacing or threatening. Maybe somebody wants to pull you down. They don't want you to shine as bright as you do, but like the book says, be assertive in your energy, stand in that, and be compassionate. Like I said, meet it with love. Okay. Turquoise Lotus Mother. Turquoise Lotus Mother brings precious healing to you now, allowing yourself to be lifted out of your struggle. An old pattern is finally in its death throes. Something that weighed heavily on you from your past. This can be one of the most testing times to allow something to go. Just when it seems to be so demanding of your time, focus, and attention. Yet do not doubt, you have actually learned the lessons it required of you, and now you're being blessed with an opportunity to receive karmic healing. So as I said when I split the deck, this is a beautiful feeling. This is, it's kind of like you ever took a wrong turn and you're like, oh shit, maybe you lost signal and the GPS isn't working. Maybe you're kind of nervous, but then as you continue down the road, you end up being there where you need to be in the first place. It's kind of like, just go with it, There are some lessons in your process of spiritual growth that cut right to the core of our being, that challenge us so deeply that even as we learn the lessons and practice the wisdom, we can still struggle to outgrow the grip of the pattern. No matter how hard we try, we might not feel that we are ever going to be able to completely release the challenge, and no matter how much we grow, there is still a thread of that past that hangs on. We need a spiritual rescue remedy if we are ever to be free of the clutches of this persistent pain. The compassionate and spiritually powerful nature of Ma Kuan Yin as the turquoise lotus mother seeks to bless you with karmic healing so that you may be lifted from your struggle and can simply leave them behind you now. Your soul has learned what it needed from this situation. It has asked for a divine hand up so that it might continue on its divine path of growth without unnecessary karmic weight pulling it down. Listen to your guidance now. Notice if you feel inspired to visit a healer, listen repeatedly to particular healing music, go to class, or meditate at home at a particular time or just more often. These are attempts by the Divine Mother to reach you through available channels. Divine blessings of karmic healing can flow from the spiritual world directly to your soul, but oftentimes they are more effective when coming through a human channel of a high vibrational level directly onto your energy field on the physical plane. Be as open as you can to guidance to allow the divine karmic healing of turquoise lotus mother to reach you. Her turquoise nature cleanses and protects your energy field, and her lotus heart shines through your own heart, bringing you peace. So you might want to get turquoise, but then also I heard Get clear quartz. Clear quartz is the only crystal that you can charge for any intention, right? So get clear quartz for yourself. If you already have clear quartz, you can cleanse it, throw it under the full moon for recharge. We have one coming up. Or you can get a new one, cleanse it, charge it, and hold it in your hand like so, palm, fingers locked, or like this, with the intention to clear your aura and to keep your aura cleansed and to repel any negative energy. And you always keep that on you. If you're a woman, put it in your bra pocket. All right. If you're a man, put it in your pocket. Don't let anyone see it, touch it, or know that it's there. Okay. You could, put any intention on it, but be very clear with your words, and be mindful of how you say certain things. All right. I feel like I'm in slow motion, y'all. Sorry. I've kind of been in slow motion all day. I think I got 11 hours of sleep last night. Ooh, yeah. Felt so good. Then I woke up, did some stuff around the house, got to cleaning, and then when I went to vacuum the car, I noticed I was really Sunday driving. That felt amazing. What's your energy, collective? What's your energy? So those are cards 18 and 42. 1 and 8 is 9. 4 and 2 is 6. 9, 6. And we have Poet, King, and Midas, Miser. Okay, Poet says, express soul insights in symbolic language. So express yourself. Maybe you are a journalist. Maybe you are a writer. Maybe you want to write a book. Go ahead and do that. Maybe you want to start a podcast. Maybe you already have one. You have a way with words. Okay, you can, your life is flowing like a sonnet. It's like you could be speaking about your experiences, or you're meant to. Okay, we have King. You're going to be leading, or you are leading, or you're stepping. You sat on your throne. You're about to sit on your throne. You're coming into a leadership position. Okay. It says enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Remember, I spoke about the responsibilities. And we have Midas, Miser. Entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything to gold. Delight in sharing life's riches. Okay, so you are someone, I just heard, don't cast pearls amongst the swine. That's why they said Jesus spoke in parables in the Bible, and that's why the Bible is written as it is. It's because we're meant to discern the energies of the words. So you're discerning energies. You could be noticing the different energies around you, but we're meant to seek the information. And it's possible that you have come up on some information, right? And all you have to do is to put it into action. You've mastered something, and it's going to bring you, I heard, part of your inheritance, your spiritual inheritance, or it's going to manifest in this realm on earth as possibly like a new opportunity, a contract, or something that's just going to help you in your materials. Okay, bottom of the deck we have independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. So sometimes to be in a leadership position, you have to learn, you have to be well-rounded in whatever this field that you're in, so that when your followers come, when people of your soul tribe that come, when your soulmates step in that are going to help you, push you forward, and you bring those other people along, you already know what are in those job descriptions, and you can properly delegate responsibilities to those who are around you. You can also give guidance and advice to those who are around you or that will be gravitating towards you. This is Earth chakra color. So that's so you're connected. Wow. So we have higher, lower, and higher chakras here. And then we have the heart. So I feel like you're fully in alignment, or if you're not yet, you're about to be. There's something that needs to be released, or it has already been released, okay? And you're doing it, okay? Pioneer, you're doing something that no one has ever done before. You're about to be. All right? Don't tell anybody what you're doing, okay? There's a way to gather information. Confirmation, I don't know if you heard that in the kitchen. But there's a way to get information without telling people what you're doing, okay? And I heard put your browser on private or use another device to search information. Only you know. That could be confirmation for somebody out there, okay? Stick to it. Do not be fearful about people not liking it or liking what you do. Stick to it, because it's something that has never been done before. You might have to do it alone for most of the way, or you might even be meeting people who inspire you, or they might know something that's like that's like a puzzle piece to other things that you need to know, or that is the line that connects the dots for you. And because there's that harmful energy that wants to be around someone, definitely keep it to yourself. You get a journal, do it the old school way, write it down in a journal, buy another one or whatever, and you write these ideas down. All right. Old school is significance. You could be old school, you could be an old soul. Your ancestors and guides could be wanting to give you some information, some light codes, some, and that's why you're being asked to meditate if you haven't already. They need to get this information to you. Yeah, I said seek the truth. You have to go out and seek it. Rescuer. Provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. So there could be someone looking to support you, or when you step into this king position, or if you already are, you're going to be helping a lot of people, possibly dealing with inner child wounds. Here, you're a fighter, you're a warrior, you're going to fight. Okay, your inner child spirit is a warrior. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. Yeah. okay? The ego seeks to protect us from harm. If I'm remembering that correctly from my psychology class, the ego seeks to prevent us from harm. So, you know, I believe so. Anyway, you have abilities, okay? Moving on, because I can sit here forever because I'm channeling you guys. Sorry about that. That's my dryer. Sorry. Yep. Laundry day. Someone here needs to do a spiritual bath. You can get some sea salt. It's really not expensive at all. You don't have to get the fancy schmancy kind. You can do a hot bath, as hot as you can take it, throw some sea salt up in there with the intention to clear all low vibrational, break up stagnant energy, and remove any energetic cords that are hurtful, harmful, keeping you oppressed, draining your energy. And okay, that's a fast, simple way to do so. Okay, Queen of Vessels. You could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you're tapping into your spiritual gifts, highly intuitive. You could be feeling everybody's emotions. I read a post earlier to observe, don't absorb. Okay, so you know, you don't have to relate to everybody. You don't have to say, oh yeah, that happened to me too. No, fuck that. Just listen, observe. Okay, don't absorb. Okay, so okay, you could be Page of Bows. You could be embarking on a new journey. All right. You are either communicating or you're getting information about an injustice. Interesting. So this, I just got another message. What was that? You are, the Page of Bows is like the Page of Wands, right? But in this deck, there's a little waterfall back there. I don't know if you can see it. Somebody is very enthusiastic. You could be very enthusiastic. All right, you could be receiving information about a decision that you're gonna have to make. All right. It's also like finding a new way to putting this into words. What I'm seeing is that someone is in this young, youthful energy. Okay, it could be a little irrational at times, but it's also someone deciding to stay impartial. Someone saying, you know what? I'm gonna leave that shit entirely the fuck alone. I don't have to engage in this bullshit. You know? Her eyes are completely bound. They're closed. I mean, there's something over her eyes. She's holding 2 bows in her hand. I mean, arrows in her hand, and the bow is under her foot. It looks as if, like, she can pick that bow up with her foot and shoot it with her foot. That sounds crazy, but like someone, it's like you may not be able to see, but you know exactly where to focus that shit. I don't know if you've been feeling cloudy for a little while. I don't know. Let's see. Someone could have crossed you. Someone could have been trying to keep you bound. Maybe they didn't want you to see. But she is sitting on some type of throne there. Interesting. There's a big rock at her foot. You have angels around you. Someone has angels around them. Yeah. In the recent past, this card says abundance, but that is the 6 of Wands. There was some type of success here. So I just want to take a minute and say that I did feel that energy that's around someone. I do feel that someone could be relentless, but the less you pay attention to it, the less power they have. Okay. So in the recent past, there was some type of abundance, or there was some type of victory and success. Something was brought to someone's attention, or something could have been public. Lots of fruit are in these baskets here. Harvest. The harvest was great. Okay, somebody got a lot done. Look at all those fruits in that basket. Abundance, past energy. What's going on now? Actually, that's not what I want to ask. Yeah. You could be coming into union with yourself. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I feel like your obstacle is the truth. Seeing the truth, knowing the truth, thinking clearly. Where your focus is, where your attention is. Discerning the energies. Figuring out the best course of action. How to do something, when to do something. It's something in your mind, because that's air. You could be like low on energy. I feel like you're being guided though. You're being guided through something, a way out of something. All right. So what's influencing this? what's causing this blockage, I'm sorry, is there's a slow energy. Maybe someone is not doing what they're supposed to. Maybe someone is not listening to guidance. Maybe someone is not listening to their higher selves. Maybe someone is not listening to their intuition. Someone could be fearful in stepping into this power position. Someone could be fearful in walking into the doors of this new cycle, this new way of life, this new lifestyle. Someone could be fearful. So how that manifests is not listening. It's like knowing but not listening. It's not acting when you're supposed to act. Okay, this is the Great Bear, and this card talks about walk into the cave if you dare. So it's talking about fear, and we have the seer of the unknown. Yeah, like I said, responsibility here. Something could be a heavy load, right? But you're almost there. Look, you're almost there. You'll be able to drop those things off soon. You're almost there. Someone could be having like issues with money at this time. All right, something could be a burden. Something is weighing heavy on somebody's mind here. If I was to read this traditionally, this deck is a little bit different. I would kind of read this kind of like somebody could be interested in blocking something creative. You could be experiencing a creative block. Someone could want to block someone's creativity, or there could be some type of self-sabotage as well. There could be some gossip. There could be people speaking ill about someone. And then if I was going to read this traditionally, okay, what's blocking you is not seeing the truth about a situation, right? Possibly even believing like a lie or some type of illusion, or maybe even like a lack of success in something. All right, the Six of Wands traditionally is something public, something being brought to the attention of, right? Six of Wands, it is depicted as someone coming back from a war, and you know, there's lots of death around. They obliterate I like that word, obliterated. They obliterated the opposing side, and now they're coming back into town and successful. Okay, but then what's blocking you is this something. Ace of Swords is also like a new idea. So there's an old energy, or there's an old way of thinking or doing. There could be an illusion. There could be gossip. There could be, you know, just but maybe a foggy brain. Okay, this Ace of Swords upside down, the smoke is spiraling downward. So also it's this Ace of, it says in this deck, Ace of Arrows, the breath of life. So oh my God, maybe I remember earlier I said something could be laid to rest. Okay, now what's influencing this, what's causing this block is the Knight of Stones, which is the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Arrows. The Ten of Arrows in this deck is instruction, is listening to guidance, doing something how you're being instructed or told to do, right? It's also a child taking aim, taking focus on something. So that's why I said there could be some slow moving, slow action here. Maybe you're having trouble focusing your thoughts, or just being able to stay in the correct state of mind to do something. All right, but then if I was to read this traditionally here, I feel like someone could be dragging their feet when it comes to some type of ending here. There's a decision that needs to be made, or there's a path that someone needs to take. Yeah. Somebody needs to heal, or somebody needs to decide and, you know, go heal and move away from drama, okay? You're going to be learning something. Ooh, there's somebody curious about you. Maybe you're going to meet them at like a social gathering or something like that. Let me get a drink on my coffee. There may be something that you're ignoring, or maybe something that you need to ignore. You could be very, you could be really in deep contemplation. Something could be very emotional. Your happiness is going to lie within. I don't know who needs to hear that. Happiness needs to come from self. All right. This could be like I said, like a difficult time period right now. Something is just slow. There's not much action right now. Those burdens are kind of a little heavy. Okay, but you're gonna get some type of information or activation here. It's endurance. You need to endure something. Might be lonely, might be bored. There's something that you just have to go through. All right, but you're gonna get the information. You're gonna have, what's the name of those things that you put it on the chest and you go 1, 2, 3, whatever. It's like it's gonna be like a pulse of something. Something could be from the past, or you could be reconciling with yourself or someone else. Maybe there was a reconciliation and that shit is boring. I don't know. We have a King of Wands here. Someone could be holding secrets or have secrets. Let's see. What do you need to release? Insecurities. This says the Seven of Swords. Insecurities. There could have been a missed opportunity. You may feel like there's a missed opportunity, or you need to endure something. Sorry. Someone may need to let... I'm going back. Someone may need to ignore something. Someone may feel like there was some type of missed opportunity. Okay, something needs to be let go of. And then also speaking to states of mind, having a lack mindset, a lack attitude, a lack way of going about things, speaks about your worth, how you feel about yourself, how you carry yourself in this world. Okay. Someone may feel lonely. All right. Or there's something that you need to do alone. Okay. You need to release insecurities, or like this woe is me kind of attitude, or these thoughts that could be debilitating. This is the Seven of Swords, Seven of Arrows. In this deck, it says insecurity. Okay, and if you look at this card, yeah, for this rebirth to happen, you need to let go of insecurities. I heard the dark feminine nature. Go and do your research. The dark, if to my understanding, and I'm going to keep this short, okay, the dark feminine is about diving deep into that, is about exploring our shadow side, and kind of embracing our all aspects of self, even the parts of us that we don't want to explore, the parts of us that we would like to ignore. Okay, the parts of us that make us insecure. It's about diving deep into that. Okay, unraveling the unconscious, unraveling ourselves. Okay, there could be a lot of bullshit, a lot of evil eye, maybe like I said, these arrows are on her. People have sent these arrows to her. Okay, and then she has a vine wrapped around her. Let that go. Whatever's in your mental state, let it go. Whatever people are saying about you, fuck that shit. Excuse my French. Let it go. Something has to completely end. And something low vibrational. Someone is doing something low vibrational. Someone is doing something. I heard ratchet. Someone is ratchet. Someone is doing something that someone who has a lack mindset would only do. You know, traditionally, this is the Seven of Swords. So there could be someone being sneaky, trying to steal, you know, finances. As I'm trying to read this from a high vibrational side, there could also be someone of low vibration who is trying to figure out a way to block someone who is not even on their caliber. Like, someone needs to have several seats, is what I'm getting. But it's a state of mind. It's a state of mind. All right, I'm gonna leave this out here. This is the devil. This talks about low vibrational energies. All right, the dark nature. You know, maybe someone needs to paint. Yeah, Hermit. Someone has twofold. I feel like someone needs to go within and figure out what makes them happy, what brings them joy, what makes their heart sing. All right, someone could have done that in hermit mode recently, or you will be. But then I also feel like there's like there's also 3 guides around someone, and then there could be like a group of people trying to get more information, you know, whatever. It could be this group of people that could be talking shit. That's not going to resonate for everybody. The devil also talks about a karmic connection, because on the traditional tarot deck, it's two lovers, all right, but they're bound to each other. It's a contract, a karmic contract. Okay, a lot of times you'll hear people see the devil and they say contract, but they forget to mention that karmic contract means that you are meant to learn from them. Okay, it's a contract in the ethers where you both decide, okay, well, these things are going to happen. I'm going to do this and you're going to do that, whatever, and we're meant to learn from it. It's not meant to break us. We're supposed to evolve past it. And there's lessons for me to learn and there's lessons for you to learn. But essentially, you know, it's signing and agreeing, right? So someone could be connected to someone who is doing something sneaky, and that is what needs to be let go. Okay, the High Priestess is in here and she keeps showing her face. So it's like someone knows, but they're not acting, like I said. So what happens if you was to release this? What happens if you release this? Nine of Stones, tradition. It looks like this person has a hold of their fears, right? Confirmation. Your fears will no longer control you. You will have control over it. And you know, also, this snake is one of the King of Wands. There's 3 snakes on that card. Okay? But this is one of the snakes on that card. Okay? 9 of Stones in the traditional deck is someone who has worked really hard and they've mastered something and they are enjoying the fruits of their labor. They are... To achieve a 9 of Pentacles means that you have put in a lot of mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual work. Okay, because Pentacles comes after air, water, and fire. Okay, it has to have gone through the air and the waters. And okay, so thoughts, emotions, and action. Passion, fire is the spirit to manifest here. Okay, we have fulfillment. And then a tower. So we have 9 of Stones, 9 of Stones, tradition, 3 of Bows, fulfillment, and the blasted oak, tower. What's that? Yeah, balance. Okay, so if you used to let this go, I'm not even gonna front. I cannot remember what this tradition card for them is. I'm gonna look at it quickly. Whoever that is upstairs, they are going bananas, huh? All that noise. 9 of Stones. Yeah, reverence for past wisdom and sacrifice. The ability to relate to ancient knowledge and pass on the lessons of ancestral memory and ritual. It talks about drawing on ancient strengths. So ancestral wisdom, past. It's like that what did I say? I said that inheritance coming through, right? Because now we have 3 of Bows, fulfillment. Oh, and then the tower being struck by lightning. Okay, so here comes that information, right? But then there's also like a shakeup. All right, what's that tower? Can you please clarify that? The blasted oak. What is that? Because you got this naked man falling out of a tree. Okay, you can't see any parts on him. That's why I showed it. But oh no, let me look at this closely. There's chains being burnt off of him. Because if you look, there's something on fire around his ankles and wrist. But he's not on fire. The things are on fire. If you look closely, take a good look. Interesting. Clarify the blasted oak, please. Going forward, you have ancestors here. Guidance. Maybe you're going to be meeting another ancestor. We have the World and the Knight of Arrows. Yeah, 4 Wands. I'm going to look at 5 too. You're going to you're going to be getting those downloads, and you know, I don't want to say too much. Your ancestors are going to be giving you most important information. Okay, you're going to be able to close out a cycle. You're going to be able to travel. Okay, there's going to be like a quick energy coming in as well. Yeah, closing out a cycle, you would have mastered this higher vibration that you're in, or whatever you was being tested on. I like this. Don't worry about whoever, you know. Yeah. You're going to be coming into union. Okay, maybe this was like a final test, you know. You're going to be coming into union with yourself. I feel if you're not dealing with anyone, you're single, you're going to be coming into union with yourself. If it's a person that you need to release, you're going to be meeting someone new. But I just feel like there's going to be a celebration. Your ancestors, your angels, your guides. And there's a union of some sorts. You could be coming into like a contract or something that is meant for you to have. You need to really spend some time and think about what's happening in your life, what you want in your life, and from a truthful, being honest with yourself. Okay, talk to yourself like as if you were your own best friend. Uh-oh. Talk to yourself like you were your... This is not supposed to be in here. Courage, yeah. Having courage to do what is right for you. But this is not supposed to be in here either. I picked it up accidentally with this deck. But being honest with yourself, writing down what it is that you want, where you want your life to go. And you know, letting go what needs to be done. If you have a Twinkie every morning with your coffee, you know, and you're noticing you're gaining more weight than what you want to gain, something has got to give. You know, the sugar, you know where I'm going with this, okay? Magic prayer. So you could be praying, all right? Someone could be age 32, 42, or 26. Someone could have prayed for something, or you're being asked to pray. You're being asked to tap into your higher self. You're being asked to call upon help from, you know, the highest, widest light, and those who are assisting you and supporting you on those planes of existence. All right, but 32 is 5. So if you have already prayed, if you're about to, there's going to be some changes. You could be asking for some changes, but there is magic in prayer. Trust and believe. One day I will tell the stories. One day. I'm thinking of one now, so I'll start there. Which is so funny is we have the sacral chakra out with the orange. So there could be something in your sacral chakra as well, but it could be a relationship or how you feel about yourself, right? Our self-worth. So I had, keyword had, fibroids, and you know, the doctors, they kind of just like, oh, you know, it's normal for African American women, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, this shit is not normal. Because I know enough to know that this is not, you know, this is the statistic, but it's not normal. Anyway, I digress. And I was also on birth control, and the entire time I was on birth control, they continued to get bigger. And I'm not saying anything about anything. I'm just, these are the things that I noticed within myself. And I prayed it away. I was praying, like, you know, God, please remove them. This is not for me. I'm declaring that I'm free of fibroids. This is not for me. This is not how I want my life to go. And I consistently prayed every single day for the duration of 2 years. And then I would also do a lot of sacral chakra affirmations. My womb is healthy, happy. My womb is free of fibroids. I would rub counterclockwise with the intention to remove the fibroids or anything that was contributing to it. I stopped drinking coffee because I didn't really do any research, but I had heard that contributed to the growth of fibroids. I was like, fuck it, like, I really don't even need to be drinking coffee every day anyway. So I got rid of it. And then I got off birth control after 2 years. And then when I went in for, well, first, before I completely got off birth control, they did a sonogram and they started shrinking. And then when I completely got off birth control, sometime after that, they did a sonogram and they had completely disappeared. They could not find them. So, and I'm saying that it was all God, because I know women who have gotten hysterectomies because the fibroids had gotten bigger and bigger, you know. And when I got on birth control, the doctors were saying, oh, you know, it's good for the fibroids. And then when I got off, they said, oh, you know, it wasn't good for the fibroids. Which fucking one is it? They don't even fucking know. They don't even know. That's how I felt. So God do, though. God answers all prayers. And that's my testimony. God removed my fibroids. Not medicine. Anyway, we have sad embrace here. Something could be, you could be in this state of sadness, okay? Something could be, maybe you've gone within on something. This is card 45. That's 9. Virgo energy, Hermit energy. Maybe you've gone within on something. And something is just sad. It's fucked up, okay? Oh, you know what I just noticed? This person is sitting on a face. It looks like a mountain, but it's sitting on a face. And it's sitting in where the eye would be. Very interesting. I don't know if you can see that down there. Very interesting. So maybe you know something and you don't want to know, or you wasn't ready for it. You know, just maybe something completely blindsided you. Something is sad. Maybe someone's sad. Okay? Or you're coming out of this sad shit. Okay? Honor your emotions, but don't dwell in that energy. You have 45, 52, and 40. These could be anyone's ages. 4 and 5 is 9. 5 and 2 is 7. And we have 4, 9, 7, 4. 4, 7, 9. 7, 49. 9, 47. Magical Map Shifter talks about allowing your inner knowing, your true self, and tapping into your higher self to lead you where you need to be. Like, everything happens for a reason, and it's leading us. Okay? Follow the guidance that you are being given by your ancestors here. I'm going to read 52 and 40. 52 says, Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. When the magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for their important change. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. All right, so maybe I remember I said you could be meeting people. Someone is wanting to support you. Okay, follow the leader. You're being called to lead others by example. Your wisdom has been earned as a result of your bravery and the adventure of your life. The experiences of battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, and joy revealed have placed you in a unique position to be of service to others. Your suffering has been crystallized into a talisman of wisdom. Now you must share it. By being fully authentic, you'll lead others into the light. You'll be required to divulge some things about your past so that you may help someone else. Lead with love. There is another message here as well. Look to those whose great character and accomplishments you admire. Emulate the leaders you respect. You will then in turn have more to offer. All right. I'm leaving the reading there, you guys. I've kept you long enough. I've been in slow-mo. But overall, this is a good energy. This is a good reading because you're in a space of transitioning. You know, just, it's like cleaning all day, and then finally, the last thing you gotta do after you've wiped up all the surfaces, you change the bed, linen, and, you know, the chair and everything else is done, and all you have to do is vacuum. And then you get to take a shower, grab a snack and relax, or eat and relax. Come on, vacuum that carpet, sweep that floor, mop that floor. Let's get it done. Be enthusiastic, okay? You have a decision that you have to make. Moving on out of conflict, dropping those burdens, okay? It's time for something to change. It is time to move on, and embrace your purpose, embrace your mission with courage, okay? You have people that's going to come and support you and love you, and they're not going to want to cover your light.